Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now December 23rd of 2020, and ever since the very end of The Mandalorian Season 2, a lot of fans around the world have been very much invested in the future of the Star Wars franchise by Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, and others hopping on board behind the scenes over at Lucasfilm. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one thing about Disney Star Wars is that we can see that they are now on the road to success given of what happened with The Mandalorian Season 2's finale, which, by the way, was a big surprise with Luke Skywalker introducing himself, taking Grogu from, Din Djarin and the other people in the background. What's really exciting about this is that everything in the very big finale of The Mandalorian with Bo-Katan, Cara Dune, and others, it really does set up the future of what's about to happen in Rangers of the New Republic, the Ahsoka Tano series, and more. Now, one major question that a lot of fans have is exactly how in the world was Grogu saved from the Jedi Temple on Coruscant as Ahsoka teased back in Chapter 13 of The Mandalorian, where she was able to unveil to Din that this character was saved from somebody in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant during Order 66 or just after. What's really interesting about all of this is exactly what Jon Favreau has to offer and exactly what he was able to tease about Grogu and his savior in the Star Wars universe. Now, specifically, with that being said, given that The Mandalorian Season 2 is now over, Disney and Lucasfilm are focused on their new Star Wars projects for their new universe that will reunite the fans even more. It's described, however, that in a recent interview, Jon Favreau was questioned about the character of Grogu and Ahsoka Tano after Season 2's end, where he was questioned about who saved Grogu and if he could provide any hints. Jon Favreau went on to state that the fans are going to be absolutely pleased and surprised that we will be answering those questions of who saved Grogu in Mando Season 3 and the Ahsoka Tano series as well. And that whoever saved Grogu from the Jedi Temple on Coruscant is going to be a massive revelation and will be a known Star Wars character that fans very much appreciate. Favreau continues to reveal that he is going to make sure that this reveal of who saved Grogu from the Jedi Temple will be a character that fans know within the lore that holds a connection to the Jedi Council, and that he is very excited to reveal who saved Grogu in the not-too-distant future for the series overall. Favreau also explained that Grogu's savior will change how fans view an important character in the prequel trilogy movies, and the canon that surrounds it in books and novels as well. So let's stop right here for a second before we move on. The thing about Jon Favreau is that this is a man that is very passionate as a creator and as a fan. And when you combine those two aspects, that's when you get amazing results, in my opinion. So what's happening right now with the character of Grogu? Well, as we all saw in the Season 2 finale, Luke Skywalker takes him, make sure that he's going to train him properly, as Luke stated. Talent without training is nothing. And in my opinion, that was a direct, jab, I think, at The Last Jedi of how Rey was treated, by Luke in that movie by Rian Johnson. Now, apart from all of this, what's really interesting of what Jon Favreau had to say about Grogu and his savior is how he is going to choose a character that a lot of fans know and love, and it's going to be a big revelation that's going to change how we view the prequel trilogy movies. So that really does open up a lot of questions as to exactly who in the world could this be. Could it very well be Anakin? Perhaps Mace Windu, because we do know that Mace Windu is going to be explored in new material in Season 4 and in his own Star Wars TV show to come, pretty much giving us a story that he survived the fall on Coruscant. So it's very possible that it could have very well been Mace Windu, given that Jon Favreau is looking for a character associated with the Jedi Council to have saved Grogu. Very interesting, I must say. I mean, I wouldn't be too surprised if maybe Anakin, had a moment where he snapped out of it and took Grogu out of the temple before he lost control with his mind again. That's just a possibility. I don't think it's necessarily likely, but we're going to be learning more and more about this throughout the year of 2021. We'll be getting more and more hints as to exactly how in the world Grogu was saved from the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. Now, not just that, Jon Favreau is also very busy with Rangers of the New Republic, and of course the Ahsoka Tano series with Dave Filoni. Dave Filoni's going to do an excellent job on that show. I really do feel it, because what we saw with him and his work on Chapter 13, it really does open up your eyes as to exactly what Filoni is capable of in this Star Wars universe, and exactly what's to come in the next couple of years for Disney+. That's going to be a game changer in my opinion. You know, given that the Ahsoka Tano series is, yes, going to use the worlds between worlds in its episodes to really dive more into the lore of the Jedi and the Force. So, like I've said before in the past, guys, you know, drop a comment below. Let me know about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.